Good morning. It's currently day 28 of hiking the Hexatrek, and I'm up in the Alps. I'm up in the mountains now. There's a thunderstorm rolling over, but it's beautiful outside, as you can see. It's very nice, but I haven't had phone signal in the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to check the weather, so I don't know if it's forecast to rain all day or what. The thunderstorm has rolled over now, and it's a beautiful morning. And the sun's hitting this mountain here, and there's a blue sky. It's 8:30 and I'm off. I'm all packed up, and I'm about 730 kilometers now into the trail. As you can see on the map, I'm on the northernmost part of the Alps now, and yesterday I was basically just climbing up in elevation all day. I think I climbed about 2,000 meters all in all, but it's been very nice to be up in the mountains. Love hiking through the mountains. You can hear the bells off to my right. That's basically just a herd of cows. Yeah, there they are. It's an incredible sound when they're all grazing. Just all the bells chiming away. It's very nice. And the trail, first thing, goes down and then it goes up. Got to climb up in between these two peaks here, up and over. I always find when you're through hiking is there's always a mission, there's always something to get to, whether that's a water point or a shop, and today is no different. I've got 6 kilometers to go to get to a shop, and that's my little mission. To think about the whole distance and the whole trail, it's just, you can't really do that. It's very daunting and quite scary to think about how far this trail is, so I'll just take it one day at a time, one resupply point at a time. And this is a beautiful morning. Look at this as I work my way down. And I'm hoping I can get some water from whatever this is. I think it's a farm.
As I headed down to the farm, I started to hear the sound of water. I headed straight for it, and jackpot, I found a water source. I also found some goats enjoying a morning drink, so I joined the queue and waited my turn. I'm currently using the Sawyer Mini to filter all of my water, and it takes about 5 minutes to filter a litre of water. When I was fully hydrated, I set off for the first big climb of the day. I was so happy to be up in the mountains. Stage 2 of the Hexatrek was already so different to Stage 1, and this was just the beginning of the Alps. It was now mid-July, and all the flowers and insects were in full force, and they were just beautiful to see along this trail.
Whew, first climb of the day complete, and it's now downhill all the way to the town, which is in this valley. It's up ahead, I can see it just here. And these mountains are big. They got snow on the top. It's so beautiful here.
I now had a big 900-meter descent to get to the town. The Hexatrek was now following the GR5 route, which was signposted with these red and white rectangles. About halfway down, I started to get a pain in my knee, which was not good. So I stopped to put my knee strap on, but the good news was this was the last day of the whole Hexatrek that my knee hurt, and it was absolutely fine for the rest of the trek.
I just looked at the map and see where my next shop is after this small town that I'm about to get to. And it looks like it's in about 5 days, near the town of Chamonix. So it looks like I've got a resupply for at least 5 days.
I eventually made it down to the town and found the only little shop. I then had a lunch break and rested my knee for a bit, and then set off to climb some more mountains.
That's resupply complete, and I can't even remember half the stuff I bought. I just bought like bread and cheese and nuts and biscuits, and I bought an avocado as well, which is quite heavy, but I think I'll be happy that I've got it in a couple of days up the mountain. Now the route looks like it's going up here. Lots of elevation here in the Alps, but it is a lot of fun.
As I started climbing up in elevation again, it became very clear that the Hexatrek was going to be a very tough trail to complete. These 2,000-meter plus elevation days were going to become very normal as I worked my way through the Alps.
Wow, what a climb. I think I'm not going to be doing much more than about 15 miles a day whilst I'm in the Alps, just because the elevation is just unbelievable. Ooh, as I drop my hiking pole. I think today so far about half a mile has been flat. Ooh, but look at the views though. That's where I'm heading. Off into the Alps. Just gone 5 o'clock at the moment, so I'm just going to keep walking. I'm just going to walk quite late tonight. See where we end up. Hopefully I can camp with a nice mountain view somewhere. So I've got some more climbing. Path goes down here and then it follows this track all the way up and around the mountain. And I'm hoping this here is a nice flowing stream, so I can fill up my water for the evening, hopefully. It looks pretty dry.
Luckily, just down the track there was a shepherd's hut, and I noticed some other hikers asking for water, and the shepherd was very kind and let us all fill up our water from his drinking supply. And I filled up all my water for the evening and the next morning, which was awesome. I then continued on into the late afternoon, and I was enjoying the scenery so much. These views in the Alps were incredible, and I felt so lucky to be hiking through them. With the sun now getting pretty low in the sky, it was time to try and find somewhere to put the tent for the evening.
Nice location for the tent, and the sun is about to go down behind this mountain here. And I made it 17.4 miles today, which I'm pretty happy about considering how tough the terrain was, but I did hike quite long today. It's 9 o'clock in the evening as the sun sets, and that's another day complete on the Hexatrek. And I've only been on the trail now for 1 month, and it feels like it's been 3 months. But I'm having a lot of fun.
Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying these vlogs of me hiking the Hexatrek, don't forget to subscribe to be notified of my future uploads. I'm now going to enjoy this beautiful sunset, and I'll see you in the next one.